Okay, welcome to day 2, Sunday of my weekend, and I'm waiting for the yacht club launch over here in Mersey to take me out to the packing shed where I'm going to finish making my dipoles up and sort of pick up from where I left off yesterday. Okay, I've got myself sorted. Had a little I like to get organised, so I've got everything over there that I need, including a Tesco's meal deal. So basically today I'm going to make up dipoles for 20, 17, 15, 12 and 10. Got crimp connectors for the terminals. I'm not going to solder them. I find I generally don't need to, as long as I use heat shrink and or self-amalgamating tape. This is yellow self-amalgamating tape, then it tends to be okay. They're not going to be, the ends are not going to be supporting any weight, because the ballon, which is here, will be fixed to the flagpole. So the only thing that the only sort of weight that's going to be on the ends really is the weight of the wire itself, which is next to nothing, so it should be okay. And the other thing is, if I don't solder them, if something does happen to them, then they're quite easy to repair. So also in here I've got 3 weights. These are actually weights from crab fishing lines, which I use the winders for wires, etc. And then I've just got in there as well 3 of these little clips to clip to the rope, the cord, as I pull it up the flagpole. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make one for 20 first, and then I'm going to see, test it, make sure it's working all right. Bought a radio with me. I've got the Xiegu X6100, and so that I can run 10 watts, I've got a little sealed lead acid battery as well, 2 amp hour. So there you go. And I bought some wire. I'm sort of repurposing the wire off the vertical that I had in the box out here, and but I just need a little bit more for the 10 meter one. Okay, you don't need to see me do that, so I'll come back when I've done the 20 meter one. Okay, I've made the 20 meter dipole up. Just put the took the existing wires that I had from the one that was fed with the RG174. Got the ballon here at the centre, and I'm actually feeding it with this is just RG58, the Messi and Plony Hyperflex 5 that I will be using here. I haven't put the PL259 plug on it yet, because I need to order some. And so it's a little bit longer. It's about 21 foot long, this piece of RG58, but it's good quality. But it's a bit too long. And checking the SWR, and on 14.350 megs, so top of the 20 meter band, the SSB part of the band is 1 to 2.2, or thereabouts. At 14.120 megs, which is bottom of the band, it's 1 to 1.5, and then it sort of stays at about 1 to 1.5 down to 13.84 megs. So it's a little bit too long. I always have trouble connecting this stick Expert. This is a Rig Expert stick 230, because it goes up to 230 megs, and you're supposed to be able to connect it via Bluetooth to your phone, and I always have trouble with the connection dropping out, but generally you don't need it. So anyway, so I need to maybe shorten these wires a little bit.
73 is saying for you 1 Alpha.
2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike Golf.
2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike Golf, good morning, you're 509.
You're also 5973.
73 is for you 1 Alpha. CQ Tota, this is Oscar Echo 6, Tango, Foxtrot whatever, CQ Tota.
2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike Golf.
2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike, go ahead.
2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike Golf. Whiskey Mike Golf, Roger?
Roger, 2 Echo 0 Whiskey Mike Golf. You're 54, Roger.
Okay, so a couple of contacts there into Austria, including one with 4 United, 1 Alpha, which is the UN headquarters. And I've put the 17 metre version up now, 17 metre dipole up. Just put the ring connectors on the end. Checking the SWR, and it's all in the SSB part of the band. It's all under 1 to 1.5, so that's all good. So I'm going to see if I can get a contact or two on 17, and then crack on with the 15 metre, the 12 and the 10. Well, I'm not hearing anything there really on 17, except for a terrible bit of QRM, which I don't think it's local to me. It's something I don't really suffer with out here. The only time you get any QRM really is when sometimes you'll get a boat go past, and particularly two-stroke engines, you can tell it's the boat, because it gets louder and louder as it gets nearer. And then as it goes past, it fades away. So yeah, not hearing anything on 17. So I'll leave that up for now, and I'll get making the 15. I stuck the tape measure down with some insulation tape, and just measuring out. So for 21 megs, and the middle of the SSB part of the band. Which is around 21,300, 21.3 megs, is 3.3251. So I just need to measure that out and cut it, and then do the same with this one, and that'll be the 15 metre one. Cut. Okay, so I've stuck the tape measure down to the top of the bench, and I'm cutting this one to the middle of the SSB part of the band, which is around about 21.3 megs. So I calculate that to be 3.3251 meters, and I'll allow a little bit extra just for fold over. Okay, so I've made all 5 sets of dipoles, 20, 17, 15, 12 and 10. I've tested the SWR on them all, and they're all kind of okay. A couple of them need to be shortened a little bit, but I'll do that another day, because I need some more crimp connectors, and it's easier to sort of do them from the crimp, on the crimp side, as it were. I've kept even though you could, when you're obviously going up the band from 20, or up in frequency from 20, you could, in theory, well, in practice, you could actually move the centre of the dipole up the pole a bit, and therefore get the bottom half of the dipole more vertical. The reason why I want to keep it here for all of the other bands, all the way to 10, is just that it makes it a lot easier to just keep that balun there in one place, and it seems to work okay. So I'm sort of quite happy with that, really. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because prior to that I just had a dipole for 20 and 17, and I have swapped the whole thing, including the feed point, etc. So there you go. I've got about 40 minutes before high tide, at which point obviously the water will start going back out again, and I've got a kind of an easterly wind, sorry, a westerly wind, so it's actually blowing the launch onto the beach. I need to get these all in green or all in blue or all in one colour, because actually the fact that they're all different colours, the winders there, displeases me, upsets me yin and yang. There was a little bit of activity on 10 metres because there was a contest on, but I wanted to get going, so just need a little bit more work to shorten a couple of those, put the analyzer on it again, and just sort of like fine tune them. So all in all, despite the fact that I've had 2 contacts over the entire weekend, so despite the fact that Ray Island went a bit pear-shaped yesterday, I think we'll wrap it up there. That's been my weekend, so until next time, 7-3.